Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 35 of So You Want to Play. And in this episode, we're going to be covering the last troop of Khuzait, which will be the Rabble. Now, the Rabble are the most spammy troop in the game. They have the most numbers, other than, well, peasants used to have the same, but they since got nerfed. But let's go over the stats real quick. So we have 100 health, it's normal. 6 armor, that's definitely on the low side. 80 movement speed, so they move pretty fast overall. You get a lot of flanking mobility here. And 25 plus 1 army size, like I said, the most population. Peasants used to have 26, but since the nerf, they now only have 24. Going into equipment, we have the Ild, or just the sword, which has 57 swing damage, 93 swing speed, so not a bad option. Next, we have the sickle, which has a bit more length, but, you know, the swing speed just isn't really there. It has too much length. I think the sword is... Well, actually, no. The swing speed's the same, but I think the damage with the sword is fine. It's better in most situations. And we have improved armor, which you can go with here. Now, for secondary equipment, we have the small shield, which is solid for just crushing into people. The sling, which very, very situational for, you know, just throwing rocks at people and suppressing them. And I'm going to take the improved armor spear. This will be a really solid build to protect against any kind of cav. Their one player made sure to leave immediately, so that's bad. Well, this first round's not even going to mean anything because one of their players left right as they started. Complete buffoonery. I don't know why he did it. So Rabble Improved Armor Spear is a really, really good anti-cav option, and especially in a Khuzait matchup like this, the maces will be good against all of their infantry, and the spears are going to be a really good counter to their horses. So just going to camp back here for now. Let the spear infantry close in. They're a bit too close, and now we can charge them. This might not be a good trade, but in fact it probably isn't, but we have way too many horses, so I don't really have any better options here. These men are shield walling as well, which really won't do a whole lot of damage. This guy didn't do it, which is smart. Should never be shield walling if you actually want to deal any damage. And we're getting swarmed here now. Should probably get another man, but I have 1 HP. Not even really a dream. Anybody left? Nice. Still got 1 man left. That's convenient. Grab this horse and maybe get to work on those cav archers. Interesting. You brought the shield. Don't know why you do that. You should always bring the extra arrows. It's by far the best option. It gives you the most long-term mobility. You don't have any melee capacity going with the mounted archers at any time anyways, so. Nice stab. That's a real player, and he landed a really good headshot. So that is what it is, man. That's fine. Now, Kermit the Frog here. He's gonna drop, but he's got some spear infantry getting some good trades. I think he brought the mace. Well, he hasn't respawned, but okay, yep. He has the spear, the improved armor, and he brought the mace. Nice. That's a really, really solid composition, especially in this Khuzait matchup. The enemy is quite armored most of the time, so the mace is a really, really good option. Now, should be able to do cleanup here. We got some kills with our Rabble. Keep in mind, most of those kills were on spear infantry, so we did end about even. Our top Lancer player has gotten a ridiculous amount of kills, which is great to see. Only losing 1 cav. And they should be cleaned up here real shortly. Any moment now. Just 2 left. And there we go. A nice 1-0 lead, putting us in a solid starting position. Now, that loadout was solid, I would say, but I'm not going to do it again because we are running enough cav to where the spears honestly aren't important. We just need to be able to completely crush the enemy infantry. So I'm going to bring the improved armor with the shield. This will be a really, really solid option here just to counter the spear infantry and other Rabble. And we'll just rush right into B. We are running a 4 infantry, 2 lancer composition here, so this should work decently well. Now the enemy is running... Okay, they got 2 cav archers, so... They do have the cav archers, right? But luckily we still have 2 lancers to deal with them. And he's also running right through the rabble, so I don't really know what that plan is, but... It's not good. So that cav archer's gonna die. Nice, got that kill early. Take him out. Now I can go try to harass with the mace. It has no range, so I probably can't hit anyone, but it's worth a try. Let's take out these spear infantry. Go for the charge right here. Not really anywhere particular, just because we just need to... I don't even care where the guys run. We're going to win the infantry front. It's not even going to be close. It's more just about creating chaos. Can't even hit these guys with the mace. Nice. Not going to play for points either. Nobody's really bothering with them, so they're kind of irrelevant. Just let the men run free. It doesn't matter. We're completely crushing the enemy here. Our lancers are putting in good work. And the infantry have been entirely dealt with at this point, so that'll be a really, really quick round. Can't seem to outmaneuver this horse archer. Nice, ran into another horse. Ran into a tree, rather. Okay, so that looks like the player with his lancer trying to go in, cut this AI, but I'm going to see what I can do. 27 damage. On maximum overdrive speed. Oh, I got a kill, okay. It's not bad, not bad. Considering I can't even get in close enough to hit them, I call that a fine result. That swing was ridiculous. How did that hit? But yeah, just keep charging here. Can't believe I'm taking out the lancers. This is why the mace is useful. It doesn't matter how high armored they are. This mace doesn't do really any damage, but it'll do about the same damage to every single target, so this is great. If I take him out with the mace, that would be embarrassing. Just one little cav archer left. Should be able to hit him with the mace. Let's do it. Okay, so that's a solid round. The improved armor with the mace was a very solid option. Alright, so I might meme this round and go for some rocks for fun. I'll do it for fun, why not? I just gotta try and show off as much as I can. It is a showcase game, so bring the improved armor, bring that sling, and we'll get into this. Enemies bringing 3 Rabble, 3 Lancer, very questionable play. Rabble are really only good in mass quantities, or if you just have 1 to protect Khan's Guard. A play you can do is run maybe like, I don't know, 1 or 2 Khan's Guard and have 1 Rabble to support them. So if infantry come at you, the Rabble tank and the Khan's Guard can act like shock infantry, right? Because they do have the glaives, so you have your 26 Rabble running in and the Khan's Guard come behind with the glaives, and it's a really, really solid composition. Now I'm going to let those rocks fly. We got a lot of them to burn through. Take a wide flank here. Actually going to hold the rocks for now. We just got to go for the charge. We should definitely win this fight. Gotta get our men up though. Let's do it to him. Holding fire, just charging in, completely engulfing the enemy rabble. We have way too many men. There's nothing they can do. And he's retreating as well, so not going to be too helpful in that department. Shield walling away. Oh yeah, there's nothing this guy can do. Bring this sickle too, which is kind of questionable. I don't really like the sickle. I know some people are fans of it, but I think the sword is just going to be better. It does more damage. And those have been dealt with. We'll just start throwing some rocks at the enemy and honestly just charge. Like, this composition they went with is just terrible. So, in all honesty, I think that this match was fine. I showed how to do the Rabble well, so I'll definitely this will definitely be up, but I want to post a second game of Rabble against another faction because obviously in a Crusade versus Crusade match, like Rabble can be affected, right? Because Crusade has no shock infantry. So I'll probably make a So You Want to Play like Volume 2 with Rabble again. I think that's a plan. Because I want to be able to showcase what they can do in a typical match against any other faction. The Civil War match here is... it's fine for other factions, right? Like, it works for most other troops, but in this particular instance, Rabble appear much better than they should be in the Civil War matchup because no one is shock troops. So I will definitely release Volume 2 of So You Want to Play for Rabble. Don't want to get rid of this footage in this game either. I think it was pretty solid. But yeah, just gonna find the last 6 guys here. This is gonna take a minute, but let's just find him and hunt him down. Let's do it to him. Nice damage. Maybe I can get a rock kill here if I'm crazy about this. Alright, so just 4 more left. Let's take them out. This is going to take a while, so this is unfortunate. Just got to go through the whole game to say we completed all gameplay unedited, so that's why we got to go through this. Don't want to try and hide anything from anyone, even if this part is quite boring, I'm not going to lie, but... just finish off the last guy. But Rabble, again, against any kind of shock infantry, they will definitely struggle. You're only going to win with Rabble if you can certainly outnumber somebody and their men are kind of scattered. But in any kind of straight infantry fight, you're going to get slapped around the yard, which I might be able to show that in the next volume, and maybe you'll get to see if I charge other infantry. You'll see that the Rabble charge is not as effective as you would think, because people are spamming a lot more infantry these days. But that's about it for this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.